Hi, this is Brooklyn Bernie. Good morning. I'm not going to be in the video today because it's early in the morning and I do not have my makeup on. I'm going to review the Ho Fun TDS test pen that is $12.99 on Amazon. I'm going to give you a little background. The reason I bought this pen, I bought it because we got a hot tub, and for the minute we put water in it, the only thing I had put in was chlorine. It started to foam. So I trying to balance the pH, the alkalinity, the total hardness, and we're still getting foam. So somebody was saying I should test for total dissolved solvents. So I figured, well, I'll buy this meter. It's $12.99. Is it worth it? Will give me some insight on taking away the foam. I don't understand how I'm getting foam in a hot tub that we had just filled. From what I understand, total dissolved solvents is usually, you can't see them. It could be little pieces of leaf, dirt, a little bit of Tide, detergent, lotion on your body, conditioner from your hair. And all that added together brings, gives you a number. And the more solvents in there, the more possibility of foaming in the hot tub. Apparently anything over 1,500 above the initial TDS, then you should start you should start changing your water in your hot tub. This meter is not only used for hot tub, it's also used for checking the water, your tap water, your Poland Spring water, your filtered water, give you an idea of how many dissolved solvents is in your water. The manual says, that I noticed online, that 40 ppms and below is good for your water. ppms is parts per million, ppm parts per million. This particular meter, TDS, comes with the meter, the little case, it's a little plastic case, has a little bit of Velcro on it, 2 additional batteries. The meter already had a battery in it, which was very nice. Them for something to give you 3 batteries, because these could be a little bit expensive. The meter itself tests for parts per million, ppm. It does test the temperature in Celsius and Fahrenheit. It also tests for microsiemens, and this tests for electrical conductivity. But basically it tells you the amount of salt that is in the water, because so it gives you an idea of how much salt is in your tap water or in your distilled water or your filtered water. I just used it for the parts per million. Now in front of me I have 3 different types of water. I have Poland Springs, tap water, New York City tap water is the best, and hot tub. And basically you just turn it on, and you have to pick the mode. This is, it's probably going to be hard to see it. ppm. Got to push it again, and then it checks for the salt. US over cm, or I should microsiemens over cm. The temperature in Celsius, the temperature in Fahrenheit, and then we're back to ppms. ppms. You could clear it, and let's test the water. So this is the Poland Spring water. They said that anything over 40 will alarm that it's too much. So let's see. There you go. 57. So Poland Spring has 57 total ppms. Now, according to the directions, they said that they're testing for calcium, magnesium, sodium, potassium, nitrous oxide, organic matter, and heavy metals. So that was 57. Okay, let's clear it. Let's push the right button and test the regular New York City tap water. So, I think this is pretty interesting that the Poland Springs water has more ppms than the tap water has, less ppms than the Poland Springs. New York City water apparently tests well. Okay, now this is the hot tub water. Let's see what goes on. 612, 610. So 610 still tells me that I could keep the hot tub water in there because it's not 1500 over the original. So I'm assuming that it's the same as what the tap water was. Now, this was very easy to use, very reasonably priced, $12.99 on Amazon. And the test strips I was looking at were exactly the same price. So I figured this seems like a little bit more fun than test strips. And we have test strips to test the hot water in the hot tub. And sometimes it's a little, it's hard to figure out the color. Is it high or is it low? So I thought this would be a little bit more convenient. So here we go. If you would like to get the Ho Fun TDS test pen, it's digital, $12.99. Test your ppms, the amount of saline in your water, your temperature, Celsius and Fahrenheit. I would get it for $12.99. You can't go wrong. It had great reviews.